Hello and welcome back to Void Bastards, and we started this and it is a FPS like roguelike strategy kind of game with building, and we did a tutorial, and we have now started to go past that and actually start building towards going towards the next thing, which we are. If we go back, we need a citizen card, and the thing we are looking for right now is the line printer. So we need to go to where that is. Exactly where it is, we don't know right now. However, what we do know is that we need to go to the right. We don't need to... With how the arrow is pointing, I don't think we need to go a lot down. We don't really need to go that much down. However, we do need to go a bit, it seems. And we could, if we wanted to, see if we can get a bit of stuff so we can build things to make it easier the next time. And I think I did look into going to on the top here towards the Hungry Hermit, which is bad because it's going to remove all our food. But I think that's the best option. So we will go that way. Oh, and if we go to the Hungry Hermit and then down to there and then there, we will actually be able to reach the line printer quite easily. So let's dock and let's get this. Now, in the previous episode, we made the bushwhacker, so that's why we have two things to choose from in our loadout. There we go. Board. And we have a really annoying trait that we randomly cough. Oh, but we have a gene room. Oh, I think we need to go up there. I think the way we should go is just go to the right through the tombs and then up to the helm and then to the gene room. I think that's the way we will go, because then we will see where everything is, and then also it will possibly give us the option to remove the smoker trait. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. How does it look like out there? Yeah. And number keys select a weapon. So 1 is your first one, and then 2, 3, and so on, depending on how many you have. Or you can scroll the mouse wheel. Let's go. And it was to the right. Let's crouch. There we go. And we actually found more bullets. That's super, super good. Okay, they still haven't come across anyone.
Hey, no bend.
Oh,
Oi.
yeah, the regulator is very inaccurate.
Spot.
And yeah, missing is a very real possibility with this weapon. Now we have a lot of bullets. I don't think, at least, I don't think I have had this many bullets on the regulator. But it's sort of dependent on which
failure to comply will result in dehydration.
Which ship you actually come across, because you might come across a ship that doesn't really give you that much, especially not in terms of ammunition. So that might be the case. However, we have ooh, yeah, don't stand close to those because they explode. And they do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Now, I do think I want to use 10 merits to also find out where all of them are. Like, all the enemies are. Oh, we have a gun point there. That tells me we need to go into security and possibly shut down the security. Rift is basically an enemy spawner, so it spawns enemies. If we go in here, clear everything, and then lock the doors, we will keep this sealed. Because here's the thing, you can lock the doors. And if you manage to lock the door, I don't think, especially not this early, none of the enemies can actually open the door if it's locked. I'm not sure later game when you get like harder enemies and more advanced enemies, so on. I don't think there might be one of them that can open up locked doors. I'm not sure. However, yeah, I need to go to security, shut that down, go into the gene room, and then swing that way, pick up the loot there, go to gene, do the gene machine and pick up the loot, kill anything we come across, and then loop around and get everything here. And then I think go in here, take care of the FTL room, and when we get in here, I think what I'm going to do is actually lock there, clear it, pick everything up, and then lock there and run around, maybe a bit in an Atmo, and then go back. I think that's the route we will take. Yeah, I think so. Ooh. Okay, we managed to not take damage from that. Oh, that was close. That was close. Let's run. Oh, we don't have...
WCG imposes severe penalties for self-asphyxiation. You can requisition supplementary oxygen in Atmo modules.
Yes, so we need to shut down temporarily because we can't do it. We don't have enough merits actually to do it permanently. That means
Why not
we
insure
need to hurry up.
for a small fee? Avoid unannounced examination.
Is there
and
anything in
insert
here?
damage.
Nope.
You're right, Dick.
Sometimes when you kill an enemy, they can actually have loot on them, which they drop. Yeah, I don't think it's that common though.
Security system is restored. Additional cleaning activities may result in death. Thank you for your cooperation.
I really would have liked if I could increase the sound of those, just those announcements and radio talk that occurs in when you're on a ship in a mission, but you can't. So yeah, we can add CNT approved, doesn't trigger explosives dropped by scribers. Add Sixth Sense, can see enemies on minimap, or remove smoker. I will remove smoker. So we no longer cough randomly, which is very, very good.
Remember, wardens are here to facilitate your therapeutic voyage.
Doesn't seem to be any enemies in here, no? Yeah, we could drink tea, what is it, to give you triple damage, I think it is. But it's for a very limited... It's for a very limited duration, so I think we will pass on that. And yeah, we need to lock in the rift and take care of all the random ones running around. You technically don't need to fight. If you can avoid fighting and save bullets and so on, that is the dream. That is because you don't really get any XP or anything like that. So there's no point in going around spending bullets on enemies, because you don't actually get, you don't have proficiency or you don't have XP or anything like that. So yeah, the FTL nozzle.
Oxygen levels critical.
Oh, where is it? Yeah, we need to run. We need oxygen. Like, that was a bad choice to go there. I didn't keep track of my oxygen. That's not good. Oh, and it's locked.
Oxygen depleted.
Ooh. Oh, that was close. That was just way too close. But okay, that's done, and Now we should be able to... I picked up everything except this one in this room, yeah. So the next one is the garbage. There we go. And yeah, these spawners need to lock here. Technically don't need to stand and look, but I usually do just in case. Yep, they actually dropped a bit. There now.
Failure to provide maximum cooperation to WCG guards is punishable by genital torture in accordance
Locked.
with
And that will no longer be able to do anything else to us now. Don't did you go in here? No. You go... Yeah, there you are. Nasty critter. Okay, was there anything else we needed to do? I think we have picked up everything. We have removed the trait. So as you can see on bio here, we don't have the red trait there anymore. And you do have a information chart to see what icons mean. For example, citizen, and if you hover over them on the map, you can see more precisely what they are. And then rift and gunpoint, and yeah, so you have a... I would probably say that the map is really good because it shows you, actually give you all the information you need. And yeah, we don't have anything else left to do, so... And let's throw that away and recycle. And workbench. And since we actually got the FTL nozzle, we can now make a stapler. Look at parts. Right. Let's make the stapler.
This is exciting. Your KPIs are really trending up.
Yeah, if you have resources, like if you have the thing you need to make an upgrade, and it doesn't, you can't really make anything else, make the upgrade, because you never know. Now, this game is sort of like roguelike in the... It is roguelike in the aspect that if you die, you start over, and some things you keep and some things you don't. And the whole saving thing is automatically done. You can't save manually. However, it saves... If you leave the game, because for whatever reason, then it saves. So if you exit, it saves, if I remember correctly. And once you finish the mission, for example, you save. I think when you have crafted something, it saves. So it saves fairly often, and it's quite good at the job. So I would probably say it's not that bad. So yeah, let's go to the next place and dock. And here you can see we have a new weapon which we can put into firearms. Now, we don't have a lot of ammunition for it, whereas the regulator, we do have some ammunition, so I'm going to take that and then take the bushwhacker. And yeah, let's board. Now, we have a perk with this map is that gun points and peepers are inactive, so... And this is also a ship that doesn't have power on. Okay, I think what we need to do then is to run... I think what we do is run to FTL and grab what's ever in there, and then go to generator, and then just beeline it towards the helm and see what's what in the ship, like what is where, and then go from there. And yeah, when the power isn't on, then all the doors are open and you can't close them, and you can't... Oh, a rift in here, that's not good. Was that it? Was that really it? Okay. And yeah, you cannot open, if you find a box like somewhere, you can't open them either, so...
Someone let the
Oh my god, it's so inaccurate. Yeah, so this one, no powers, we can't open that trash box, even though we're here. So we can still pick up stuff that's on the ground, but that's it. So what we need to do is restore power. The power is now restored. I think what we will do is go in here, back in where
Attention janitorial staff. Please report to the
the
cabin.
trash
Bring the large bucket.
was. Close that behind us. We could go to sanitation. You have these crawl spaces sometimes, which can make it easier to get around. Ow. Ow. And yeah, they do take 3 attacks to die, even though I shot them in the head and actually got headshots. Oh, right, that's something you should not walk on. Shouldn't walk on that. Oil, these kind of purple things you should not walk on, because you will slide around for quite some time and it's really annoying. You have a lot less control. Oh! We will work our way towards the helm and see.
The Lux way, 'cause you're worth it.
And we are fully locked and loaded. And let's try not to miss anything. And yeah, these smoke areas makes it really hard to see what's there.
Oxygen at 50%.
Okay, oxygen at 50%. That means that once we are on our way back, we need to head there quite quickly, I think. Yeah, and not all of the helms look exactly the same, so the layout might not be the same. Oh, 15 merits. Nice. Don't think I care about where everything is, so I'd rather take the information of where the loot is. Okay, we need to go to the dining area and then Atmo on the way. And then we are yeah, so go to dining room and then to sanitation and Atmo, and maybe need some Atmo, depends on how long it takes. I don't even think we need the oxygen to continue, because I don't think we need to continue that much more. Oh, no, not there. Continue this way. Open up. And that gunpoint is deactivated, because that's the quirk with the map, thankfully. And yeah, you can interact with them, but our authority is too low, and which means it requires us to have an item of some kind. I don't remember what it is, but there's something you need to be able to fiddle with the gun points. And that is all in there, seems like. So we're going this way.
Just a tiny trick.
Got it.
Yeah, no, we I don't think there's anything else, because there was nothing in here on the floor or the shelves, so I think that is it. Just for good measure, we take a bit of oxygen and there we go. We found a lot of recyclable stuff, actually. Only one fuel. That was less good. We have a lot of food, and I think what I will do, because the next place we can go is the Hungry Hermit. Let's make the sapper.
WCG rewards proactive work. I'm making a note for your parole hearing.
Oh, I love these comments from time to time. Oh yes, this is a good one to make.
I'm surprised that you're hanging around here looking at that glow bulb, when you could be at the workbench building a part locator.
This is an important item.
Impressive. Now activate locate mode to find the parts needed for an item you desire.
Yeah, so we have this locate mode button right now, and it makes everything green here. So, for example, let's say we want to find for the bullet hunter.
Smart thinking. The Steve will now display a green arrow guiding you to the required parts.
Here we go, and switch over to build mode. So yeah, now, if we go to the star map, we have the general, like, game quest marker, which is the, in our case just now, like right now, the line printer. And then we have our own custom marker for whatever we want to find the parts for. And yeah, the magnifying glass is that away. The episode should technically be over right now. However, I will go to the Hungry Hermit. Before we do that though, we have 11 food. The Hungry Hermit is going to give us a random part at the cost of all the food we have. So, what do we do to make the most out of this? Now, we have 96 HP below max. So we have 304 out of 400. We will rest. All that does is consume food and give us HP. And there we are, back up to 400. So there's no point in consuming food at this point. So it's better to now just go here. And yes. Restraint pad gained, all food lost, right? And right, you lose 50 HP. That's there you can see why I wanted to eat before I went anywhere else. Now, if we go back... Oh, right. Restraint pad. Oh, yes, that's a good one. That is a really good one to get. Let's make that. Because now our max HP is 550 instead of 400. And that makes a big difference. So, now, however, the next thing we will do is head towards the WCG Tomb Hulk Lanceton, which has the form TA2B, which is a really good item to get. I'm actually quite amazed with some of the items we have been able to receive just in this one character. We have, like, this one client has been able to get a lot of good things. Because all of the ships and all of the nodes you can travel to is random. So there's no guarantee that any of this will be the same for you. But don't fret too much. Like, don't stress too much on finding all the items. Sooner or later you will find them. So it's just a matter of getting the mission completed. And what's going to allow you to complete the mission is what kind of enemy and what kind of positive or negative perk of the ship is the next ship. So for example, the next ship I'm going to go to have some tourists, which are quite easy to actually handle even without spending any ammunition at all, as long as you have a corner to run around. And then it's just finding everything and possibly avoid gun points and so on. Now, there are some maps that have here subverted security. All security is subverted. Now, that's a good thing for us, but or you could have a bad one with a skull on, which says like this: boss, one tough citizen. That's a really bad one, because that's the one we need to go through once we have done the Tomb Hulk. So there's one enemy that's going to be really, really hard in comparison to everything else. I haven't actually gone to one of these. So I'm not sure if it's like a tourist or a janitor, or if it's a completely different enemy. I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see. We need to end the episode here because we need to continue in the next one. And I think I'm going to make a bit more so I can push, or I just have a backlog, whatever. We will end it here regardless, and I'm going to have to say thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.